it makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, make it faster. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over.
Which I love to say. Happy Friday.
Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Our work is never over, 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 over. Work is never over.
What's up? I'm gonna explain the stupid thing I decided to build in a minute. I mean, it'd be dope if I can get it to work. It'd be like the best thing. I'm looking for. I gotta hear my jam. All right. So I made a bot.
Like all the boys before, like all the boys, 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 boys. Like all the boys before, like all the boys, 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 boys. You left a blood stain on the floor. You said your size on him. You left a handprint on the door. Like all the boys before, like all the boys before. This is our luck, baby, running out. Our clothes were never off. We still have our rooms to run about. Scale them up to get us back on track. I've seen you in a fight you lost. I've seen you in a fight under the sheets. You're killing me in our house made of paper. You want to love me. We're under the sheets. You're killing me.
It might not be the right time. I might not be the right one. But there's something about
There's
us
the bot.
I want to say. Was there something between us anyway?
Okay.
I might not be the right one.
on the other side, we need this to connect. So you type in help, or you say, hey, teach me about Web3 at DeFi. I needed to call from the bucket in GCP. Okay, this is the bucket that I got set up. It's right here. I needed to call, however, through a pub sub command automatically. So I'm setting up a Dataflow API job to handle that request so that I don't have to go and do the bucket manually for each of the items to be called from the bot. Make sense? Because that's the old school way of doing it. That's, but the new school way of doing it is make sure that it can automatically, answer those calls. After I get this in the pub sub to work, I'm then going to follow up by adding some slash comments. And then lastly, here's the fun part. I'm going to give it a blockchain interface to where it actually interacts with a smart contract and a wallet. Yes, all from Gmail.
It might not be the right time, but there's something about us I've got to do. Some kind of secret I will share with you. I need you more than anything in my life. I want you more than anything in my life.
Okay, so here are my notes.
I'll miss you more than anyone in my life.
Collab. Here's all
I
my
love you more than anyone in my
programming, all the different versions of the bot I've tried. Keep my notes and then I'll organize it later. Yeah. I already put what I wanted. Because when I'm done updating the data flow, I'm going to have to update the script. So I got this here. Hopefully it works. It has been 4 days of an adventure. All right. So max workers 2, number of workers 1, central region, U.S. Central 1. We wanted to match what we got going on up here with U.S. Central 1, Iowa. So there's no conflicts. Those are additional parameters. And yeah, we can let it use the default machine type. Okay. Now, I'm trying to think, did I need to do no? Because I didn't set up a different network or anything yet. And then I think we're going to use the streaming engine. Let me see. How y'all doing today? Happy Friday. I hope y'all are on your way home, relaxing, getting some good food, all that good stuff. Good. Yeah, work it out then. What, they gotta pick another pass? Oh. I think I made a thingy. Maybe not a click it. I don't want And I take. Nope. What did I do for this last time? Can I make one? Oh, wait. Where are you? Where am I picking code? URL. What you feel now? What you feel now? What you feel now? Of course, I'm missing the URL. What did I do that I didn't pay attention to? Let's see. Oh Lord, what did I do for this? Yeah. Oh wow. I don't feel like when I look at the other thing. No. Of course I'm stuck. Shining like diamonds. How did I lose this thing, y'all? So this is the one thing I didn't put nowhere. Like that. Let me think. Girl, I'm stuck. I wish my camera wasn't upside down. I keep forgetting it's upside down. I was about to turn it on. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, I was hoping I could find that song. Hold on, let me see it. Maybe I saved it. Trying to switch your music up, my bad. Ah, okay, got it. Here we go. Where you go though? Where's the dashboard? Oh, all right. Check this out real quick. Tell me how y'all like it.
Folks, it's another beautifully dreadful evening, and here's a new record from Queen Herbie.
Give it to me, I'm lavish. Now the drip got gallons. Washing down this sandwich, you baloney bitches.
I like it. You know, I'm a jazzy bride. My husband turned me on to this song yesterday. Oh, sure. Let me know how you feel.
Aim high and I swing low. Open mind, anything go. TLC to these silly hoes, cause they ain't listening to Queen and it really shows. I baptize bitches with my holy flow. I don't fuck with no chickens, only goats. Out here looking like a vegan.
Oh, she glows. They wanna know my secrets and my antidote. Ooh, self-care, good living. Vision board and a mission. Eat my greens, nutrition. You ain't on my vibe, then I don't gotta listen. Extra, extra, read all about it. We coming back with a brand new style. Been focused on my shit, making moves in silence. Working out, sleeping in, taking vitamins. Ooh, I've been waking up smiling. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now they calling me a highness. Ooh, I've been waking up smiling. Working out, sleeping in, taking vitamins. Vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C. Ooh, vitamin D, vitamin bitch, vitamin please. Ooh, I read bullshit free for weeks to snatch my physique and put the color back on my cheeks. I found peace, now my influence is catastrophic. The beat break down soon as I get on it. Soon as Louis drop the seed, a bitch I copped it. Be like SOS, you can't stop it. No smoke, marijuana, no stroke. For the drama, go folk like Madonna. No cones when I wanna meditate. In my sauna, levitate. Counting commas, she's a real one. Yeah, she's a stunner. She's a stunner. Extra, extra, read all about it. We coming back with a brand new style. Been focused on my shit, making moves in silence. Working out, sleeping in, taking vitamins. Ooh.
Pause that thought. Y'all know I'm ratchet over here. Y'all know we ain't got no hot buttons, but I'm back to coding. So, multitasking and all that great stuff. Okay, resume.
I've been waking up smiling. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now they calling me a highness. Ooh, I've been waking up smiling.
Yeah, I love
Working out, sleeping in, taking vitamins. Works like magic. Working out, sleeping in, taking vitamins. You know I'm all about that, yeah. Working out, sleeping in, taking vitamins. Do it like it's roulette, yeah, yeah. Roll it, burn it, lose it, yeah, yeah. Hit that black and red, oh. Keep on spending decks, oh. Put that shit behind me, yeah, yeah. Keep my diamonds blinding, yeah, yeah. Gotta keep it suave, Sade, the 90s. You can find me at my best when I'm naked. When I'm lying by the pool getting faded.
She did it, yeah.
See, I used to give a fuck, now I'm jaded. Jaded. I'm allergic to the bullshit. She's allergic to the bullshit. Orange soda, Deepak Chopra, Versace robe and my Gucci loafer. Sex on the sofa, that's my yoga. Till my last breath, no regrets, 'cause I do it like it's roulette, yeah, yeah. Roll it, burn it, lose it, yeah, yeah. Hit that black and red, oh. Keep on spending day, oh. Put that shit behind me, yeah, yeah. Keep my diamonds blinding, yeah, yeah. Gotta keep it suave, like I'm Sade in the 90s. Clearly see my vibe is tremendous, but you won't see through the tints in my Tesla. I be blocking out the world, it's a mess, yeah. It's a mess, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm allergic to the bullshit. She's allergic to the bullshit. Orange soda, Deepak Chopra, Versace robe and my Gucci loafer. Sex on the sofa, ooh, that's my yoga. Till my last breath, no regrets. No trouble ever stayed long. Thank God for my come up. Somebody tried to slide me. It's all love. No trouble ever stayed long. Thank God for my come up. Somebody tried to slide me. All love, all love. When I do it like it's roulette, yeah, yeah. Roll it, burn it, lose it, yeah, yeah. Hit that black and red, oh. Dead, moving, yeah, yeah. Put that shit behind me, yeah, yeah. Keep my diamonds blinding. Gotta keep it suave, like I'm Sade in the 90s.
Yeah, what she said. I thought it was pretty cool. I don't really listen to like her and SZA for real, you know. Um, yeah, I don't know. It'd be depressing. Mm, hey, all right. We got our abstract rolling. We got the bucket popping.
Maybe we ought to think twice before we start something nice.
We got a tap popping.
No need to sacrifice the spice in our life. Oh, your love's like fire and ice.
Hey,
That's why we ought to think twice, baby.
here it goes.
No need to sacrifice the spice in our life. Oh, I really love you. You know I do.
One message is on. Okay,
I really love you.
that is an abstract project.
You know it's true.
No slash.
I really love you.
Got a
You
data
know
flow
I
up.
do.
Got a front end.
Oh, Jackie. I really love you. You know it's true. You know I love you, baby. You know I
Hey, hey. It's a front end. There's me.
You know I love you, baby. You know I do. Think twice. Think twice. You know I love you, baby. You know I do. Think twice.
I gotta take this out of here
Think twice.
and replace it with this.
You know I love you, baby. You know I do. Think twice. Oh, think twice. I really love you.
Hey, how y'all feeling over there? So, to recap, because I know the music was blasting, we got our front end, back end, we've got our data flow set up for automations to pull pub subs. The pub sub topics are set up to pull the different topics from the bucket. Okay, why is all of this a feat? Because this, I basically broke down an attendance spot that Google offers in its chat to come and do all of this. And then once I'm done, I'm going to set it up for query to cross it over, like I said, with some blockchain automations as well. I already started a blockchain node engine, got the specs and the data parameters for that. plug that into my other variant of code that I got for like later. Like once I get all this basic stuff set up for the pub subtopics to work, for you to be able to go in there and say, hi, teach me about blockchain technology. And then it shows you a few topics and you pull that topic and then it starts showing you all the material related to it, right? All the video, the audio, the books, the self-modulated courses that Fire Army made, right? Once it pulls all that, then I'm gonna come follow back up with that last set of code, which will then integrate AI Gemini for certain things. Lastly, I need the AI Gemini to help me because what the bot is supposed to offer at the end of the day is the ability for you to certify yourself as a green company via blockchain by issuing a smart contract. I already have the smart contract set up with its parameters. It has not been launched on chain or main yet at all. So that's why I'm saving the best part for last because that's going to take the most finesse, making sure that everything is connected through that smart contract with the blockchain node engine and that it ties in. Why am I doing this? Because it will make it much more fundamentally easier for you to take a safe platform, right? Like Google Workspace and throw this bot in here that has the capacity to do blockchain queries, issue you a smart contract that you can interact with. And again, like I mentioned, I'm gonna make something for that on the other side. And then outside of that, like I said, the smart contract is a green certification itself, and you'll be able to use the node that I'm setting up. I'm setting up a green node, a node that calls solar data information, carbon information, and uses Google Earth Engine to back it up to help create the visualization later for people who want to look up those schematics and stuff. So if I have this available, then people who want to start projects, it'd be much easier for them to come over here, mint a contract, get a DApp popping, and then they already got all the requirements set up for them, the prerequisites for it to have like a green project. On the flip side, because you guys now love education, I really wanted to firstly teach you blockchain ABCs, one, two, threes, and then you can scale your way up through the bot usage, just like you do with any other bot, into using those smart contracts and smart contract interactions. So this is a part of the Google Developers competition that is going on right now. I am definitely trying to win that 50K, okay, and the DeLorean, okay. So I decided if I win the DeLorean, I'm just gonna save it for my son for when he turns 18 in like another 13 years. So yeah, that was my choice. But the money I figured would be used as a fresh cash injection into Fire Army to help us get more contracts, continue what we're doing, to spread the word of blockchain and blockchain education. So I hope this has been an informative session for you today. You learned a few things. Let me know what questions you have in the chat or on Twitter at FoxJade. And I appreciate you guys, as always. It is unfortunately that time of day for me. I'm sorry, it's techno time, y'all. I'm giving you the opportunity to run. Because 1983 time cop is happening right now. Like, it's never going to not happen. So, aside of that, let me know what questions you have. Oh, the other build. Okay, so the other build, which you haven't seen yet, I'm working on two things. The bot that you just saw, awesome. The second build is I am rebuilding an APK package that's open source from Google, project that's been sunset that teaches you how to code. Okay, so I am rebranding that and I'm relaunching that as part of the viable product package that Fire Army has, right? Along with the other things. So just a recap, we have two apps that are already finished and not launched to market. One is the Fire Academy blockchain educational app, which has all of the stuff in there, and that's for mobile, right? And then we have the regular Fire Army app, which has all of our socials and mission statements and DAO information, creator coins, and all of the other stuff that's in there. So those are our two main apps that are completed but have not been launched. And then there is this bot, right? That's going to have that blockchain EDU information in there available for corporations, companies, schools, things like that, or other projects that want people to just have the ability to self-learn. And then the coding program, which will be a web interface to start and then eventually a mobile app. Um, so those are kind of like the main 4 lines that's in the last 2 years that's come through development. And then lastly, we get to add, of course, AI in for certain mechanisms in some of the products. And then, of course, we also have a DEX tool. Again, finished, completed, has not been launched to market, as well as our litany of smart contracts, the smart contracts that we created that are a different protocol. So I don't know. I just wanted to make sure all of our products are matching, they work, they talk to each other, make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it goes on that. And moving on back to some music. Cause yeah, get my mind focused. I'm gonna work on that. It's in small bites. So you can learn Kotlin really quick. Um, Let me go ahead and make sure this is good. All right, get your ears ready. I'll see if I can find a copy to show you. Hold on, I'll be back. I just want to throw it out there. Why do y'all think Coinbase be coming through swinging so tough? I feel like Coinbase coming through swinging so tough because they know for a fact there are no laws that actually exist for crypto and blockchain. So they come swinging so hard. They're like, yeah, we're not going to wait for you to come get us. We're going to come get you instead and be the front runner instead of being the victim of a bunch of bullies and lobbyists because Coinbase fights with the SEC like every other week. Like a bad breakup, and you break up and you get back together and you're kind of okay. That's pretty much what Coinbase has going on with the federal government in the United States. And I find it interesting. Just never seen quite a love affair like that over money. Of course, they're trying to get a higher court to come take a look at question at the heart of its legal dispute with the Securities and Exchange Commission, as it should, because we all know that Gary Gensler is on a midlife crisis meltdown right now and a toddler with power. So he needs to be stopped when it comes to certain things. And other things, I felt his enforcement was actually just and fair. But the other things, he just doesn't understand it because of his age and it's a big, scary new thing. And we should burn it. And that doesn't make sense to have that type of village mentality in 2024 when it comes to something as beautiful as blockchain technology and digital currencies. DeFi all the way. So also, it sucks little buddy dead. Kabiyasu, the dog. This totally sucks because he was a part of the Web3 community too. So shout out to you, little Doji. RIP in doggy heaven. Yeah. Yeah, what's up with the Ethereum ETFs? So yeah, Bitcoin got theirs. Hurrah. Made sense, Bitcoin to get them, right? Because Ethereum has gas that's so high. Like, why would you run anything over chain that costs $250? That's a computer. That's a car in certain countries. Education in certain countries. Hell, it's about 3 weeks worth of groceries in the right state in America for a family of two. I could think of a bunch of stuff to spend $250 on, but not gas on Ethereum network when we know that it has a bottleneck problem. So even though they approved the ETFs, I don't think that's necessarily going to improve the chain's functionality. If anything, it's just going to make it worse. Moving on. How y'all feeling? Y'all doing good? All right. Let's see. I'm check the comments here. Well, you know what? You just be laughing at me. I know. I got it. I'm coming very slow, but it's coming. All right. So all I can say is be patient. Y'all going to see an amazing, beautiful product very shortly. When I say shortly, maybe not necessarily tonight because it is Friday night. Yeah. But what I'm going to do, well, I'm going to get a preview up of the other program so you can see what it looks like. It's very beautiful interface, very clean, polished, simple. While I'm doing that, of course, great tunes. I hope you found the news entertaining because it's entertaining with me when it comes to the amount of financial crimes that the federal government's actually commit against their citizens and then turn around and want to throw a tantrum when we found some better way to circumvent it. It's okay. I'm going to just keep my thoughts to myself. It's all right. I hope y'all having a wonderful Friday. Hey, let's do some funk, okay? Let's get a little funk in our lives. Y'all know how it is with me. Let's see. I'll tell you what, we were going so far back and complaining. Here we go.
Lord have mercy. Can't get ahead, no way I try. Everything is out of pocket. Somebody do something. The present situation is abstract. Listen. Listen. I'm working 40 hours, 6 long days, and I'm highly embarrassed every time I get my pay. And they're working everybody. Lord, they're working poor folks to death. And when you pay your rent and your car note, you ain't got a damn thing left. Ain't that a bitch? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Somebody doing something slick. Yeah, they are. It's got me wondering which is which. Might as well go uptown and dig a ditch. Ain't that a bitch? Yes, it is. Now, ain't that a bitch? Let me tell you about my qualifications. I program computers. I know accounting and psychology. I took a course in business, and I can speak a little Japanese. I thought, son, got to work 2 years to get 1 week off with pay. And when I'm on my job, I better watch every word I say. Ain't that a bitch? Boy, somebody doing something slick downtown. It's got me wondering which is which. Might as well go uptown and dig a ditch. Ain't that a bitch? Way too cold. Ain't that a bitch? Make me wanna holler. Lord, 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 have mercy to see. Won't somebody please help me to see that, Lord? I want to play the guitar. Come here, guitar.
Johnny Guitar Watson, y'all. You don't know nothing about that.
Somebody doing something slick. Now listen to this. Stop at the supermarket to get myself something to eat. And when I looked at the prices, they knocked me off of my feet. I was in the bologna section, and I had to take myself a close look. Now, Abdul-Jabbar couldn't have made these prices with a sky hook. Ain't that a bitch? Yes, it is. Somebody doing something slick. Yeah, they are. It's got me wondering which is which. Might as well go outside and dig a ditch. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? Oh. Ain't that a show you something slick going on. Show you something slick. Show you something slick going on. Show you something slick. Show you something slick going on. Show you something slick. Show you something slick going on. Somebody show slick. Show you something slick going on. Show you something slick. Show you something slick going on. Somebody show slick. Show you something slick.
That's how we used to have to end songs when we DJ manually.
What I was gonna say, Lord,
All right, so look, this is what the app interface looks like. Okay, I have the code to this. Again, it was sunset. Google had it for quite some years, and then they got rid of the program. Of course, they did because they knew it was a bunch of restructuring happening in the next few years, as well as the development of AI. So I guess they figured the maintenance just wasn't worth upkeep anymore. That department necessarily didn't need to keep staying there. So I mean, this happens all the time. You'll be surprised as to how Google consolidates their other departments and teams within their structure. Is very wild. But anyway, so this is what you can expect it to look like on mobile. right? Because that's what it looked like. You download it, it looked exactly like the web interface. There was no difference. Trust me, there was no difference from the web interface to the mobile interface at all. So that was why I wanted to finesse the web interface and take my time with the app, because I wanted to jazz it up a little bit more and make it a little bit more fun. Um, because I mean, A, you can't download this anymore. Two, even if you do have a version of it, it no longer has any actual updates, upgrades, or upkeep support team. So it's just out of there when it's sunset. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You're gonna come here, you're gonna see your Gmail injection. Hey, log in, sign in, start new, whatever you want. You're gonna answer what type of coding experience you have. If it's none, some, a lot. And yeah, it takes about 5 minutes per day. You do it through many quick visual puzzles. You are learning JavaScript. I think I said Kotlin earlier, my bad. You're learning JavaScript. I don't think that's what I wanted to do with it. I think that's what I want to do with it. I want it to be like Kotlin instead of Java. Anyway, it takes time. And there you go. Why do you want to learn how to code? I want to develop games. I want to change my career. I want to gain skills from my job. Moving on. And then this is the main interface. So as you see these 5 sections, and there was one more section added before they phased it out, which I was so appreciative that they did. And that last section was interviewing. And I'm so glad that they did that. That is so thoughtful and considerate. They cared about the product clearly and the people and the users that were going to be impacted as it was sunsetted. So I do have that in my version, the interview skills and things like that that you would need to know for when you want to interview for your brand new job in IT or some type of IT programming and coding role. So, with that being said, yeah, this is why I loved it. I did it myself. I did it twice. One time I did it and I got all the certificates issued to me under FYRE Army, our business. The other time I did it and then I just got all the certificates issued under my name. So, a little bit of an overachiever there, but I wanted to make sure that representation was there as a whole for the project, for the community members in the project who don't know how to code, but do have passion and tenacity to participate in what it is we're trying to achieve. I felt that they should be represented too. And when it comes to the Army, you don't know which pair of hands did it. You just know that the job's done. So, with that, I made sure to get it in our project's name as well. So it has those certifications. And I actually did that for a few of Google certifications for our project and brand. Okay, moving on. Little rant. um, just look at this really quick. These 4 sections here are amazing. You can learn everything that you really need to in a quick, curved way that's understandable and that you can kind of retain and remember. That was the big reason why I liked this. It was so short of a burst of information that you could retain it. And to me, that meant everything. And then, of course, you are issued a certificate of completion. Haha. Now, seeing as they no longer exist, I'm definitely going to figure out how to answer this certification issue. I might do it over GCP. I might partner with someone. We'll work on it. And as you see, this is how the puzzles work. Half of the code is already here. Tap to get started. And then you have to tap a key to insert the code to finish out. It starts with very small baby steps and we work our way all the way up to arrays and numbers. See the instructions. Add 2 more yellow boxes, a new line, and then 3 blue boxes. So this small approach of just getting you comfortable with using the different tools and typing and things like that, it helps you scale your way all the way up. In that first module, as you saw, there's 4 sections. And this is all just in section 1, the fundamentals. It shows your achievements when you're done to kind of help motivate you, shows you where you are in the menu on the left side if you toggle it open. And then, of course, it comes with a code playground as well. So the big changes that I want to make, and yeah, it has recaps and little quizzes, mini quizzes, and everything. The big changes I'm going to make to the app itself is, of course, change the color because we're fire orange over here, right? I'm going to use flames, right? And that's what's going to kind of help with the branding. And it's going to say fire coding. There we go. So those are the big things that I'm going to do that I figured would help set it apart and establish it as a MVP model for the company. So, yeah, for those of you who don't know or you're new, Fire Army is a subsidiary of another company, and our cousin is Fire Realty, as you would say. So we have developed projects for both Fire Army side and Fire Realty side, and products for both Fire Realty and Fire Army side, both on chain and non. Fire Army serves more as a bridge from Web 2 into Web 3, and Fire Realty serves more as a land tech company that is based on blockchain. One of the first recognized entities that is a real estate based blockchain entity, also contracted with the federal government, and we do have licensure here in the state of Kansas. So just throwing it out there. It's very serious for me. Okay, it's my baby. Take my time. Here's the matron. If you haven't seen her, that's her right here, staring at you, staring at your soul, saying what you're doing with yourself. That's the look. I used my picture to make this. It's so funny. So it's funny that it just like my eyes were dead set the same, which is like hilarious to me. You can even see like the reflection of like when from the original picture. Like I don't even know how to say it. All I know is this picture is hilarious to me every time I see it. It's a screensaver on my Google Chromecast. I have a projector in my house, so when I turn on that 60-inch TV, I see her. When I open up my desktop, I see her. She's just kind of everywhere I go. Um, yeah, so I always feel like somebody watching me. That's that's pretty much how that goes. You want some more funk? Let's do it while I set up the next space. Ooh, you know what? Sure, I ain't heard that in a minute. I'm gonna check in with the chat and answer questions. Guys, make sure to ask me questions for me to answer so I'm not 100% useless. Thanks. It'll just like make all my day. Okay. Make my day. Hey, hey. That's you. I feel you.
I am sitting in the morning at the diner on the corner. I am waiting at the counter for the man to pour the coffee, and he fills it only halfway. And before I even argue, he is looking out the window at somebody coming in. It is always nice to see you, says the man behind the counter to the woman who has come in. She is shaking her umbrella, and I look the other way as they are kissing their hellos, and I'm pretending not to see them, and instead I pour the milk. I open up the paper, there's a story of an actor who had died while he was drinking. It was no one I had heard of, and I'm turning to the horoscope and looking for the funnies when I'm feeling someone watching me, and so I raise my head.
looking inside. Does she see me? No, she does not really see me, 'cause she sees her own reflection. And I'm trying not to notice that she's hitching up her skirt, and while she's straightening her stockings, her hair has gotten wet. Oh, this rain, it will continue through the morning as I'm listening to the bells of the cathedral. I am thinking of your voice.
I don't blame you, sis. Here it is for you.
Back to life,
Yes.
back to reality, back to life, back to reality, back to life, back to reality, back to the here and now. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna just show you something.
I'll decide what you want from me.
I'm gonna show y'all my decks.
I could be there for you. However do you want me? However do you need me? However do you want me? However do you need me? However do you want me? However do you need me? However do you want me? However do you need me? Back to life, back to the present time, from a fantasy.
See my decks?
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
Tell me now,
I don't know.
take the initiative. I'll leave it in your hands until you're ready. However do you want me? However do you need me? However do you want me? How do you want me? However do you want me? However do you need me? However do you want me? However do you need me? However do you need me?
There she is.
However do you need me? However do you need me? However do you need me?
And once I get my network settings up, GCP, throw them in here. Put how much my fee is. And project name, logo, background. I'm done, I publish my URL. It could be FYRE.com, FYRE.com, whatever I got going on. You see I'm on chain 56. You can come in here and add different chain IDs. Right here. This Dex costs $900. Just the Dex. Now, so you can see my network, my wallets. That's what I got on here. The other interface I got set up. I got the other wallets. Let me show you. I got the other stuff set up in there. However they ever met. Okay, look. I know that wasn't the best rendition, but you have to deal with things. So look, it's Friday. We gotta get turned up a little bit, right? We gotta figure out how to have a Project X party online while coding. Like if we can do that, then I think we are achieving great heights in life. Take it from me. I know nothing. See, it's already orange. That's my other interface. Ooh, look at all those chains, Jade. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna add Solana in on this one. Here's my developer.
Ask me what I did with my life. I spent it with you. If I lose my fame and fortune, really don't matter. As long as I got you, baby.
Clap your hands, y'all, so right. Clap your hands, y'all, so right. Clap your hands, y'all, so right.
As long as I got you, baby.
Clap your hands, y'all, so right. Clap your hands, y'all, so right. Clap your hands, y'all, so right.
As long as I got you. Ask me what I did with my life. I spent it with you. If I lose my fame and fortune, really don't matter. As long as I got you, baby.
Clap your hands, y'all, so right. Clap your hands, y'all, so right. Clap your hands, y'all, so right.
As long as I got you, baby.
Clap your hands, y'all, so right. Clap your hands, y'all, so right. Clap your hands, y'all, so right.
As long as I got you. As the years they pass us by, we stay young through each other. And no matter
Showed y'all the decks.
Oh, yeah, it's okay as long as I got you, baby.
Clap your hands, you're so right.
As long as I got you, baby.
Clap your hands, you're so right.
As long as I got you, baby.
Clap your hands, you're so right.
As long as I got you, baby.
Watch my blockchain.
So right.
As long as I got you,
Yeah.
baby. As long as I got you. As long as I got you.
Oh yeah,
As long
Keith.
as I got you. As long as I got you. As long as I got you.
Alright, let's see if it open. Lastly, this is the real estate Web3 site that works with the MetaMask wallet so that you can have transactions on chain and sell property. Give it a minute. It's like a minute to open, no lie. But I wanted you to see some of the MVP products we got. Sorry. Back to Johnny Guitar Watts. I'm gonna give it a minute to open. Ooh, let me check on y'all.
Wanna buy a new car, but the price ain't right. Ain't that cold? Be a damn sight cheaper. Yes, it would. Started riding a bike. Listen, they're making milk out of powder. Yeah, they are. Got the babies crying.
Man, we did that during COVID.
Rent's gone up higher. Yes, it is. Got the parents lying. I'll pay you tomorrow. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Yeah. Make you wanna run for cover. Yes, it will. And if you look, you will discover. Yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Ow! Good dog. Listen, got to go to a disco. Throw your troubles away.
Yep, heading to the back end.
Dance to the music that the DJ play. Well, all right. And then the lights come on. Yeah. Like you knew they would. That cold. Gone home and face the music that don't sound too good. Ain't that cold? Listen. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. It'll make you wanna run for cover, yeah. And if you look, you will discover, yeah. No, it's a real motherfucker,
yeah, yeah.
Oh!
Hold on. It took me so long to fix the dang MetaMask working. Just for them to switch to network. That's what it looks like. me tell you the stupid trick I figured out on how to get it to work. It took me a year to get the MetaMask to work with this site that is built in React that works with, like I said. So if you want to list and buy a home, whatever it is, so that it moves the actual ownership, property, all of this stuff over with some type of tangible record that's issued via the app, but also recorded on chain. Okay. I had this whole build done and then ran into the last part of the actual app, not want to accept the injection for connection. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. November hit, November 2023. Find out MetaMask had started their process of, oh, we're about to upgrade the networks in the back end. So some of these old network chain IDs do not work. Okay, well, you didn't tell us that. So we didn't know this. And a lot of us still had stuff sitting on that chain, which was going to require migration. Oh my God. So I made it around that curve. And then they finally got the MetaMask network updated or whatever. And by the time that I had did that, my chain that I needed, of course, was no longer there. But it's so crazy, but because before that happened, and I got a video of it, I recorded my work that day when I was like, okay, it's done. You better be fixed, right? I recorded it. Sure as crap. I caught the ejection working. I caught it pushing the thing open for you to sign, and then it connects the wallet to this website. Why does this all matter? Because the trick to even getting that to work for a programmer is that you need to have, and as a real estate person who has a license, me, okay, that's me, you need to have the agent, the broker, as in the mortgage company, and the buyer all interacting through smart contract that's issued over the network and accessible by MetaMask. That's the trick. Before I even figured that out, I had to start with the shell that I had and then worked my way up from there. It took me like 6 months. And like I said, right when I got to that part, I ran into the MetaMask network issue. It was a hot mess. At that point, here was my reaction to that. Let me know if this was overkill. My reaction to that at that point was just to go create my own network and my own token. That was the reaction that I had. I didn't issue it on mainnet, but I did make my own network, and I didn't issue the actual currency on the thing, but I issued it so that I could come back and plug it into the smart contract that I made for this and use that fake real currency that I just made token on the back end to simulate the transactions because I wanted it to be fully accessible for a demo. Like you come in there, you pick a house, you click this, you click buy, you da 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 da, and you see the entire process run. Even though there's nothing real, I just wanted to have that mechanism set up. That was my reaction. Maybe I don't know if that was refinement or overkill. I feel like it's teetering. I don't know. You let me know how you feel about that. Look. Now it's open. What? Open up. Now I'm back on my developer page now. Boo.
Lord, it's a real motherfucker, yeah. Make you wanna run for cover, yes it will. And if you look, you will discover, yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Say it's a real motherfucker. Oh, get out of here! My goodness. Too cold. Cold-blooded, I'm telling you the truth. Let me stop here at this gas station. Give me 3 gallons of low lead. I'm full, nothing else. I better stop and get me 2 hot dogs and a strawberry soda. It's a real motherfucker. Yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Yeah. It's a real motherfucker.
Girl, I got done. I ain't even tell you. I'm done. I'm doing my IT stuff.
Hello, my love. I heard a kiss from you. Red magic satin playing near too. All through the morning rain I gave
Cookie, look what the heck I done.
shine. Rainbows and waterfalls.
Just the newest one, y'all.
my mind.
This is my certification.
In the garden I see west purple shower bells, orange and river cousins dressed in green. Pretty music I hear, so happy and loud. Blue flowers echo from my cherry cloud. Feel sunshine sparkle pink and blue. Playgrounds will laugh if you try to ask. Or is it cool? Is it cool? If you arrive and don't see me, I'm gonna be with my baby. I'm free. Fly girl over the sea. Stained window, yellow candy screen. See speakers of kites with velvet roses, big and freedom.
See her? We'll see her.
A present from you, strawberry letter 22. The music plays are set in for you.
This is my personal one. Look, this is my work one. Look this. You ready to throw up? This is my work profile here. Keep going. Don't give up. You got it.
A present from you, strawberry letter 22. The music plays are set in for a few. I thank y'all for hanging out with me. Y'all gotta let me know. Is this song creepy? How y'all feeling out there? Anything y'all want to see, let me know.
staring at your heart, baby, hoping you can tell. Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. Hoping you can tell that I'm watching you. Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. With the naked eye, baby, whoa. Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. You're far away, but I can still see you clearly. Whoa. Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. Watching you. Love at first sight. Ooh, baby, you're blowing my mind. Ooh, I just got to let you know. Energy flowing. I said it feels so good. I gotta tell you, my name is Stevie. What's yours, baby? Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. I'm watching you and only you, baby. Whoa. Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. You're blowing my mind. Gonna do a little dance for you. Watching you. Watching you. The girl looks just right to me. Ha! Combination smile, body, physique. Whoa. All the ladies I've seen are really fine, but baby, I'm watching you. You're right down my line. Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. Baby. Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. Ooh, you're right for me. You're right to the T, baby. Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. What must I do to let you know I'm taking you? Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. La 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 la
So, for those of you who don't know, Fire Army is built on Deso. We've been a part of this project for years, and they're about to have a Fires with Focus .xyz.
When I came home last night, you wouldn't make love to me. You went fast asleep. You wouldn't even talk to me. You say I'm so crazy. Coming home intoxicated. I said I just wanna love you. I just wanna love you, baby. Guess that's why I'm so elated. Come on, girl, give it to me, baby. Give it to me. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. I bet you. I make you hot like you had it enough. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Just give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. I bet you. I make you hot like you had it enough. Give it to me. Give me that stuff, that funk, that sweet, that funky stuff. Give it to me. Give me that stuff, that funk, that sweet, that funky stuff. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me the funk, that sweet, funky stuff. Give it to me. When
tired. Let's go home.
That's the time I stop romancing. You say, how can I love you?
How can I love you, baby?
When your body keeps on moving, say, wait till I squeeze you. Maybe then you'll start to grooving. Come on, girl, give it to me, baby.
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 Betcha. I make you hot like you had it enough. Give it to me, baby.
Give it to me, baby.
Just give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby.
Give it to me, baby.
I bet you. I make you hot like you had it enough.
Give it to me. Give me that stuff, that funk, that sweet, that funky stuff. Give it to me. Give me that stuff, that funk, that sweet, that funky stuff. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me your stuff, that sweet, funky stuff.
Hey, girl, give it to me what you say. Give it to me what you say.
Give it to me.
What you say.
Give it to me.
What you say. Give it to me what you say. Give it to me what you say.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Give it to me what you say. Give it to me what you say. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me what you say. Give it to me right away. Give it to me. Give it to me.
All right. So, Fire Army is built on DESO. What's DESO? DESO stands for Decentralized Social. Okay. I am a big DeFi girly. You know this. This isn't anything new. However, when I first joined this project, it just started. When I say just started, half of the team from BitCloud came over here and kicked this baby off, okay? And it was going to take a while to get it up and rolling. So we went from that whole BitCloud crowd to DESO, and what DESO itself was going to provide as an ecosystem for its creators and decentralized social, as we believe in DeFi and social, which I do. However, I knew it was going to take a while for them to get it together, right? Before I could see the community get to where it is now. Now they are very close to launching this focus drop, which is going to be past amazing, and the merging of the two. So I just wanted to highlight that for those who just finding out about our project, what FYRE is, what we stand for. We help you fund your retirement early, FYRE. Okay. We do that by teaching you blockchain education and other passive income strategies and low to no barrier entry into different markets. That's who I am. That's who you're hearing. Hi, my name is Matron Jade. Now, with that being a thing, I've had to go with the merges with the system, because just like if I built on Ethereum, I would have to deal with Ethereum's crap. I had to deal with the curve here. But DESO is an amazing system. With this current launch and roadmap that they have going on, and we're midway through it, I just want to let you guys know now. So if you want to join or start your project, you can do it now. Get in early. So they have two major launches this year: the revolution of POS, point of sale, and the launch of Focus.xyz for our next breakthrough SocialFi app. Note that we will be closing Focus reservations early in about a week or so. That happened in April. Again, we've already gone through these, but in April, Focus reservations closed. In April, May, they did the revolutionary POS launches of the testnet, which I'll show you soon. With that comes the 20% initial APY for staking, DESO, 1 second confirmation times, and 500 posts per second, and even higher transactions per second. 1/10 of Twitter scale. Anyone who said blockchain can't power a Twitter scale application will be proven wrong. Liquid bonding. You can stake and unstake with minimal cooldown time of 2 hours on Revolution versus weeks on the top tier layer 1 chains, and no slashing. Auto compounding and burn maximizing fee mechanisms. Fully permissionless and decentralized. We can't get no better than that, right? Then in April, what happened was the automated market makers launched. the Deso Dex, right? And with that came the first time, hear me, this is the first time Deso had any other tokenization coin asset outside of Deso for its chainer project. It's never had any other currency. Okay, so this was a very big deal and it was very serious when it happened. So the Deso DEX is the first fully on-chain order book DEX supporting the cross-chain trading of BTC, ETH, SOL, USDC, and Deso via the Open Fund client, which is amazing, by the way, and I'll show that to you soon. This allowed for them to create the AMMs, okay? And that helps with the one-click meme coins and the creator coins, which later in the year is going to be powered by Focus tokens. So the trial run right now is going on with the BTC, ETH, SOL, Deso, and when you swap it, it just basically turns into D ETH, D BTC, D SOL, D. You get the point. It has the D for the Deso in front of the currency. And then May, June, the mainnet net is launching. So as I was mentioning, we're right in between here and here. They're up and running. I got the docs. I'm gonna show you a few things. I'm gonna become a validator. So I've long been telling them that I was going to be a validator whenever that got up and running. I used to run a Deso node before on Flux nodes for the community. And that had no reward to it outside of just helping the infrastructure of the community get up and running, right? But for me, now I get to be a validator. That's rewarding for me. And then I'll be able to both help fund my project continuously by using those fees that we collect as a validator over time, right? The rewards we get to funnel back into the project basically, so that we can continue to grow our treasury and fund large projects. There we go. So June, July, Focus launches. So June's in a few days, guys. Okay. We're getting ready for this launch that's coming up. And with the Focus launch, we can expect airdrops, all types of stuff. Join to Earn program, Refer to Earn program, and the Bounty Hunter program as well. And then, of course, there's going to be on-chain subscriptions, paid unlockable content, encrypted paid messages, peer-to-peer content tipping, because I like tips, and then decentralized advertising with crypto native payments. Custom feed and custom marketplace, feed marketplaces. And then June, July, Focus becomes tradable. It'll be tradable on Open Fund, integrated into Hero Swap, and they are also pursuing other listings as well. When it comes to Focus, they're so trusted at this point with a lot of things that I don't feel like they're going to have a problem getting listing on other places. So I do feel like there's going to be lucratively a good reward to payout leader, of course. And of course, I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research. I'm not making any recommendations for that, but I'm just saying like that's a thing I know is going to help the DeFi market. For me, project-wise, this is going to help me set up the tokenomics side of the project that I had wanted to kind of focus on for a few years, but withdrew back in 2020 from the project, but left the mechanics there just in case Deso was able to do this and we're able to move forward with funding and everything else. So, all right. And then, of course, August, AI Creators launch. They're partnering with multiple AI startups to launch a first-in-class AI creators, which is Focus's paid content approach to make this viable for the first time since previously compute costs were prohibitive because the deterrent was it costs too much for you to do it, to want to do it, criminal scape, personal scape, anything. It just costs too much. And then, of course, by end of year, they're going to throw a Deso event, have Deso Drive, Deso Vaults, and the decentralized web. And let me tell you, this team has been working on this for years. So this is like year 5 at this point, basically, of them working on this slowly over time, understanding what the community's architecture looked like, what our demands were, what it was that we wanted. This is what a true community-led initiative looks like for me. And I'm so happy to be built on Deso and to support it, of course, as well. Now, with me having given you guys that little cliff notes, I can show you the tools. And before I do that, I want to show you the tokenomics and white paper that came from Focus. If you don't know who Focus.xyz is, look them up. They've dropped a lot of great projects. So I'm going to leave this here for you guys to kind of glance over and read a bit. I'm going to grab some water and then I'll come back and read that all for you, of course. Until then, listen to Prince and the Revolution.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
times that he didn't like my kind, 'cause I was a bit too leisurely. It seemed that I was busy doing something close to nothing, but different than the day before. That's when I saw her. Ooh, I saw her. She walked into the outdoor. She wore a raspberry beret, the kind you find in a second-hand store. Raspberry beret. If it was warm, she wouldn't wear much more. Raspberry beret. I think I love her. Built like she was, she had the nerve to ask me if I planned to do her any harm. So look here, I put on the back of my...
Okay, so as you can see, here's the Deso Explorer. You click here, click Run a Validator, and it takes you through all the hoops, and the documentation for it is here as well. You can see how much Deso is actually staked. Over 23,000. 49 unique wallets are staking at 20% APY, as they said in the paper, and there's a total of 17 validators. I am definitely going to contribute to the community and continue to run a validator and possibly host a node just in full. I have been building on it for so long and trying to get other parts of the business and brand together to make sure it was cohesive by the time that, it's time for to strike. Time is right. Strike when I am tired. Whenever that moment came, which I feel is going to be here, my season is nah. You know what I'm saying? As the old folks said. 24, 25 is definitely where I predicted the market would start to see these turning points. For those of you who heard me speak in Twitter Spaces, basically from 2020 to 2022, I always yelled utility. I always yelled that we have to get the bad actors out. We have to be able to set up actual projects with business practices and things like that installed and still keep it decentralized. We have to do that by being able to build apps that we can use and then adopt for market adoption and, slowly get out there through market integration, because industry adoption is going to be a separate thing. Being able to educate everybody and the users itself is already something different, which is why FYRE served as an on-ramp from Web 2 into Web 3. Having those basic terminologies and educations kind of help you scale yourself really quickly around that curve for everybody who's trying to figure out what is blockchain, what is crypto, what is NFT, what is this. Yeah, when you're asking yourself that, it's good, but it also means there's not a mentor for it yet. There's not proper education for it yet. There's not curriculum for it yet. There is not leaders and pioneers to speaking on it daily to the point where it's always in our face yet. Said me in 2019, 2020. I'm not going to see that until 2025, 26. So people are going to pick up that conversation for blockchain. But until then, somewhere around 23, 24, we're going to be picking up the products that's on blockchain. And that's either going to be cryptography or some type of cloud-based product. And lo and behold, what do we got? AI. So that was just kind of like a logic deduction for me, right? Like I'm just looking at the market, I'm looking at the trends, I'm looking at the growth, I'm looking at the issues, and then I deduce this. So, hey, this is where I am right now in this time and space. This is the things I've seen and dealt in depth from me working with these other projects, right? These wonderful Web3 projects that I've had so many experiences there for me working with a lot of the projects, the Discord projects and everything else. Another conversation for another day. But I had to look at that and then look at the business side. Let me look at Web 2, how they would approach this from their sense, their common base sense, right? Their foundational sense, what they know, what they've developed, what they've put to market. Because it's going to come into a battle of, oh, this isn't right, or that's not right, or do it this way, or do it that way, when it shouldn't really be like that in Web's 3 approach. Right? Web3 is already, as I say to you guys all the time, taking the big tech of Silicon Valley and put it into your hands. That's what Web3 is in short. Okay, so let's think of what that means. That means you're telling me what your community's product and viability is, not the other way around. You're telling me what your currency and your exchange rate is, not the other way around. You're telling me what your values and principles are, not the other way around. So I sat back and I watched when they decided to go into the metaverse, Mark Zuckerberg style, and offer products and see how it went. They offered virtual bras at $200. Victoria's Secret style. They offered for you to go into GTA through the metaverse store, right? Like a GTA style shoe store through the metaverse and buy stuff that was not tangible in any regard because it had no utility. Okay, I bought 5 bras from Victoria's Secret. Can I put them on my skin in the metaverse? Like, can I throw it on my character in the metaverse? I see myself in the mirror through my Oculus goggles? No, we're not that far yet. So why am I spending $200 on a virtual bra that has no other tangible value and it doesn't give me anything in the real world either? That. I sat back and I watched that happen. And then they stopped and they were like, oh, it's not viable. It's nothing we can do here. But then all the musicians came in. The musicians swooped in and said, nah, we could do that for our fans. It makes sense for us to do that for our fans because we can at least issue them out like an NFT when they buy a ticket or something, right? Can we do that? Yeah, sure. Okay. And then you have musicians going ape over apes. So it created this trend of the viability of NFTs, but in the scope of artists and content creators and musicians, and not so much in the viability of what Web 2 wanted. So then Web 2 stopped. That's not the pony. Let's keep looking, said Web 2. Meanwhile, Web 3, people who have now found their niche and pillars, continue to develop during the bear markets. They didn't stop, they restructured. Okay, great. Then you have corporations who are in the back chat snatching up patents that don't exist to things yet. And then on top of that, you have people who are telling you, like Sam Altman, what the viability of AI is going to be. Not what it should be, not what it could be, what it is going to be, because we're going to give you AGI, not AI. That conversation that you're not a part of when you should be, because if it hits AGI, then it affects your everyday living. You now will have a sentient, non humanoid being in your everyday environment. Anything that has an electrical pulse, it will be present in outside of things like pacemakers. And even still, low IoT devices are not 100% guarantee that it won't touch that either. That's the point of me telling you guys who've heard me speak on TikTok that if AGI happens and then Skynet's created, again, remember the Terminator plot, the only way to destroy it is to do what, ladies and gentlemen? Knock the internet offline. You have to destroy the internet at that point. That's a hard ass job. Post surgery. Let me say it again. It's a hard job post surgery. Setting up for triage for the amount of soldiers you're expecting to get hurt on average in a war is entirely different than you having to set up a triage randomly from a natural disaster. The response mechanisms aren't the same. The methodologies may be similar, but the actual execution ain't the same. It's not the same. The amount of chaos that's going to be going on in that second scenario is uncalculable, because it can literally be anything at that point when we have this amount of devices. Also, let me just take you down a brief history of IoT. You ready? Really quick? So, when it comes to your internet addresses, never forget, they set the system up so flawed with the IPv4 addresses that they had to go make IPv6. Why? Because IPv6 was able to do what? Create more subnet addresses after they ran out of the primary addresses from IPv4. Why does that matter, Jade? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because every device in your house has an address. And if we already ran out of addresses on IPv4, resulting into us needing IPv6, you better damn well know IPv6 was always a band-aid, because there is no way to continuously connect the amount of devices that we are producing daily and adding into our daily routines continuously on the current network infrastructure that is standing on the undersea cables in the Atlantic Ocean, and I yield the floor. I hope you guys had a wonderful night and you enjoyed my lunatic rantings. And just remember, it's Friday. Feel good. Do something amazing. You're amazing. And you can always.
As the years they pass us by, we stay young through each other. And no matter how old we get, it's okay as long as I got you, baby.
I'm going to post the docs on Twitter.
As long as I got you, baby. 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 As long as I got you.